Hey guys, Double Jack here, and next up is good old Pet Shop. That's right, I do love me some Pet Shop. I'm glad he's in this. I did actually have fun with him in the Capcom Heritage of the Future game. And in this game, he looks relatively fun. And people, I've talked to some people who are kind of like, but he can fly, and that might get annoying. Like, if you don't have projectiles, you can't actually hit him. Well, this actually does actually tell a lot. So let's get right into it, shall we? And I like his theme, by the way. I love a lot of themes in this game, but this theme, I mean, you can see it in the actual thing. So of course he uses the power of ice. He's got the God Horus that they always like to introduce, of course, because there might be some people that like JoJo but don't know too much about it, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, he can fly around. As you can see, yes, he can fly around and he can fly anywhere. And he can attack, yeah, as you can see, he can attack from the sky with icicle blasts, and it's pretty cool. Now, his style action, R1, right? If you press R1, it summons, as you can see, a huge ice, kind of like an ice dagger, basically. But if you hold on to R1, as you'll see in a second, if you hold R1, it will get bigger and bigger, so it will cover much more ground, like this, ready? So he's attacking Iggy, it's got a lot more, boom, there we go. Now, you can fly around, and you can aim, you can, you know, they can't get to you, and you can go from behind, and you can go... Now, as you can see, you can fly around and stuff like this. Now, this is the bad side of it. If you look underneath, he's got the stamina gauge underneath his health. Of course, if the stamina gauge falls to 0, what's going to happen is you're going to have to rest. And what you do is you'll slowly fly down, and you'll land on the ground, as you'll see in a second, right? So when it goes to 0, you just sit there. Now, while you're actually gaining stamina back up again, you can't do anything. So basically, the enemy can just lay into you. No attacks, no movement. Like, as you can see, look. All you can do is just kind of like turn. And then Ponref boots you in the face. Another skill, this one called Gugagagaga, which is like one of the kind of noise manga type things. It's one, yeah, when you land on the floor, you can like let it go to take out the enemy. And they're just saying what you do normally. Win the battle with your dual heat attack. Of course, I would love to see some really silly... Actually, you know what I really want to see? I would love to see, if they don't do this, I will be kind of... I won't give too much of a shit, but I would love this. I would love if they actually gave us a customizable... not customizable, but a costume for Whole Horse, for the parrot. You know, when you see Dio, you know, like the beginning when he's covered in shadow, and, you know, people call him Shadow Dio because he was in the Capcom game Heritage of the Future. I just want it to be like, I want him to have that parrot as a customized thing, because at the first, you know, like how in the anime, like the David Productions anime, they changed it, so instead of just having a regular parrot, he actually had Whole Horse on his shoulder. I would love him to just have a parrot skin. That would be so epic. I'd love that shit. So, as you can see, that's basically that, and then you've got the story, it's just that he's with Poochie that we've seen in previous trailers. So not much to talk about with him. He's like a basic character. That's pretty interesting though. I mean, if you're thinking flying characters, you know, there's characters that can, like, you know, glide and stuff like that. For example, Iggy, but there's no one that can actually fly as much as Pet Shop. And Pet Shop, of course, I could see Pet Shop being an annoyance, but someone who can actually look at the stamina gauge and be like, okay, so I'm going to get used to Pet Shop, and like when I know when to land, I'll land somewhere and just go pew 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 before I run out of stamina, and then when I build up again, I can fly around and go pew pew pew, land somewhere else. If you've got that tactical, that could be annoying as hell, because they could actually go out and troll you, because they could actually just sit on a building far away, and you're like, oh look, he's getting ready, he's losing stamina, we gotta go, and you run up to him and he just flies away and goes pew pew pew, and you're like running away. So yeah, I can see him being a really annoying character, but at the same time, really fun to like troll people. Yeah, so that was Pet Shop. Next up, the last one I've got to do is Kid Yoshikage. Looking forward to it. I like a lot of these themes in the game. Some of them I don't like compared to the ones in All-Star Battle. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to Kira. So see you there.